So let's talk about Louis' show tonight. Now, there was a hell of a lot of drama before the show tonight. I'm not going to show any videos that were doing the rounds on Twitter, mainly because I don't want to give anyone who was wrongdoing in those videos any more attention than they already have. But basically, there was a hell of a drama. Now, according to accounts that have been put on Twitter, some fans, a group of fans, camped out for around 5 days, and it's against some law in the country that Louis was in. So which case the security team kind of manhandled fans that had camped out of the queue and made them join the back. Now, don't get me wrong, I do not agree with the methods that the security guards took to take those fans out of the queue. I do, however, think it was the right decision. It gives everyone a chance to get barricaded. There was also some queue jumping. There was a fenced off section that people seemed to work out how to get through, who were at the back of the queue and then joined the fans running into the venue. Luckily, security came along and did close the fence before too many people got through, but again, it caused a hell of a lot of drama and animosity before the show even bloody started. But anyway, let's get on to the more important part of the show. Now, this is Louis' last show for 10 days, whilst he has a well-deserved break, and my god, did he go out with a bang. This was the outfit. He was wearing these black shorts, which are called Sunflower Mike shorts in black, and then this $285 barcode t-shirt. Yes, before people run to the comments, someone did scan that barcode and it comes back as invalid. There is a lot of talk of the designer and the name of the range of this designer that this t-shirt is a part of. It does also come in rainbow. Louis, this one next. You know you wanna. But if you type in VTMN TS a barcode t-shirt, it comes up in a range of colours. There was some rumours that the name of the range was called I Kissed a Boy, but I could not see any kind of evidence of this, so if anyone does have that, please send it my way. There was 2 fan projects during the show. There was this one during Lucky Again, where it's the love heart that says, "We're so proud of you, Louis." This was then held up during another song, I can't remember which one, but it says "Thank you, Louis" as well. More fan projects like this, please. There was also this sign, "Nothing comes between Oops and High," with a Louis and Harry picture. Nice to see a Larry got really up close, and I hope that Louis see this sign and done some sort of recognition of it. But yeah, love to see it. This was the set list of the show. From what I can see, it was the same set list as the last 2 shows. However, there was something that was starkly different from the last 2 shows, and it was the Back to You, Him, It debacle all over again. So the last 2 shows, he sang "I Love It" and made lots of emphasis on the it. It was very awkward, he looked very sad, and it was just weird. Fast forward to tonight's show, and the "I Love Him, I Hate It" has made its way back, and this man was so happy after and had a huge grin on his face and connected with someone in the crowd and put a love heart or a hand on his heart, maybe to that sign in the previous bit that I just showed you. But it's so good to see him happy again. Fuck knows what was happening in the last 2 shows to why he felt like he needed to emphasise the word it. It could be Louis being the sass master from Doncaster that he is, but yeah, it's wonderful to see that that lyric change is back. Also, there are some incredible pictures of Louis against the rainbow lights. During She's Beauty, We Are World Class, this is the rainbow lights that go up during the lyrics surrounded by lights. It is immense, and there's some gorgeous photos taken of him. There's also this one. There's so many more on Twitter. So Louis was in a really good mood tonight. At one point he said thank you to the support act. I think it's one of the support acts' last show with him, and at one point stopped his thank yous to tell someone off for squirting him with a water gun.
I fucking love this show. You guys have been fucking amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's Andrew and the Latham's last show with the... Who's fucking squirting me with the water gun? You can fuck off. I'm only kidding, my way. Right, give it up for Andrew and the Lathams on their last gig. Go fucking do. I brag to everyone about you lot. Go fucking be. There we go. I bet you think you're really funny with water pistol, don't you? Alright, this is out of my system. Give me every last bit of energy you got.
You gotta love it. He also took time to point at the moon. Does that remind you of anyone? Now, he did make a point of correcting a fan. So he's been playing the circle game for a while with the crowd and with the band. It's basically when you do a symbol with your fingers in the shape of a circle and hold it below your waist and try and get other people to see it. If they do, they look at it, you get a free punch. It's a really old game. I used to play it in school, and I heard from people in the live that people even before me used to play that game. It's a really old school English game from school, and it's so funny to see him do it. However, he did have to correct a fan. Now, when he first started doing this on stage, fans, or some not very good fans, called him out and basically said he was making the symbol of something that's quite derogatory or quite racist. I can't really remember which one it was, but basically if you hold it above your waist, it becomes the bad way of doing that sign, and I think someone in the crowd unknowingly was doing that, so he made time to correct them and say, I can see you trying to get me with that game, you have to do it below the waist, always below the waist. And he made sure to make a point to correct them.
I see you trying to get me with that game, it's below the waist. It's got to be below the waist, come on.
So yes, Louis is very aware of what that sign means and that it has to be below the waist. So to all those haters that tried to cancel him for it, there you go. He also had a really lovely speech where he talked about Faith in the Future as an album, and he said he just needed a fan base that listened to release that music. And I mean, the man's screaming at you. I mean, this album is so much more Louis's actual voice and his experiences, and it's incredible to hear.
The absolute world to me. Touring this record has been incredibly special. I don't get those opportunities. Like I said earlier, these shows don't happen without you guys, but also I need a fan base that are willing to listen. And it feels to me that whatever I do, whatever I love, you guys are here for me, and I fucking love you for that. Thank you very much. Alright, this is copy of a copy.